Well, it was great to get back home. We've been on the road since I guess November 5th. Well, we got on the road and had 6 games since then, and it was a little different being back. I thought that the crowd. It was great to see a bunch of people out there again this evening against St. Ambrose. And I thought that we were pressing ourselves a little bit early. We were excited to be back home. We were excited to be back in front of our community. And then when you have an opportunity to have some success, we were guarding early in the half, but we weren't making any shots. So it was nice to see our guys get settled in, continue to play the right way, and really try playing for one another. And then we opened it up in a variety of ways, saw some shots go in, got to the free throw line 20 times, which was a goal of ours this particular game, and held their three-point percentage low this game as well, which is something that we had really had to focus on the last few games that we didn't do quite as well. So it was exciting to be back. There's no doubt about that.
Division I record for rebounds by an SIU player, most in a game for an SIU player since 1994. Just what's it feel like to be a part of the SIU record books?
It feel good. Like, I have no idea if I break the record or not, but I was just out there just playing hard.
Yeah, and does a lot of that come from the versatility that you guys have on both sides of the ball?
Yeah. We just, as a team collective, we just try to go out there, play hard, and just get every rebound or try to do everything we can do.
Yeah, and Brian, can you talk about your guys' versatility? The three wasn't falling tonight, and you guys are still able to generate points, and then defensively, you guys are able to switch a whole lot too.
Yeah, I thought we went small in the first half, towards the end of the first half, and we actually had to do that a lot for about a month and a half because we didn't have Arnie, we didn't have DB, Kyle, Miles at one point as well. So Ring had really played. Him and Chom were playing. We were kind of playing small ball for about a month and a half in practice, and small ball with a 6'9", yeah. 181, 183. What we got now? 83 now. But it was nice that we were able to reference that. We did that against South Dakota and had some success, which leads to our versatility, your versatility question. And I think that allowed Ring to get a lot of rebounds. The guys like Dez and Ray was really in good gap help after we kind of got settled. I thought Arnie obviously challenges and changes a lot of shots, and then Ring and I had a conversation the other day talking about pursuing rebounds a little bit differently. And I had no idea until Coach Allenthal came up and said he had 16 rebounds already, and I was like, okay, let's see if we can keep this rolling. So he did a heck of a job.
Yeah, Dez, in a game like this where it's kind of Thanksgiving break, I'm sure there's a little bit of a lull period after a road trip. You had a really nice breakaway dunk. Is that the type of plays to kind of get the team going, you think?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely gets the team going, and on top of that, like you said before, we really weren't seeing the ball go in from the three-point line, and we were trying to get downhill. So I feel like that moment right there was kind of kicking the door down and really getting it flowing for us to get downhill and really get to the basket.
Yeah, and what's a big win like this do for you guys before the home stretch you got here?
For us, it definitely gets us a good vibe and a good feel. Especially, bouncing back after the tough Green Bay loss. So now we're looking forward to our next opponent, and we're taking every game one at a time.
Des, you guys settled in after that dunk day. Had you guys go on a 7-0 run after that? What's that momentum do for you guys to kind of settle you into the game?
Like I said before, it helps us, it lets us see that, we could get downhill and we could get baskets, but most importantly, it really ignites us defensively. And it helps us. We communicate more. We pick up our ball pressure. So not only does it help us offensively, but more importantly, it really helps us defensively.
Rain, your former career high was 9 rebounds. Is there a mentality switch that you have? Like, okay, I need to go get the ball. Is there a conversation that you have with the coach, or what kind of flips when you go get 19 rebounds?
Like Coach said, we had a conversation with him, and he just told me I gotta go get a rebound because we had to talk in some certain way. I gotta go get a rebound, and I just try to focus on that and adjust to different way that he told me I gotta pursue the rebound, and that's exactly what I did. I just tried to do that, and it was successful.
Coach, you guys returned home after facing two Big Ten teams, a big win at Indiana State. What did you learn about your team on that road trip?
Well, I mean, you have a level of resiliency. We have a level of kind of taking what's in front of us. I mean, there's quick. You look. We played the 4th, 6th, and 8th. Okay, and so you have 1 day prep for this going into Indiana. You have 1 day. Now we were strategic about how we did it as a staff. We have one game prep going into Illinois. You take a day off, you come back, you turn right back around and go up to Indiana State on the road. And then you take a day off, you go right back to Western Michigan for 2 days on the road. And there's a lot of benefits to that from an athletic department. I think we helped the athletic department in doing that. We challenged ourselves. I think our guys, what we saw that I said to the guys upstairs, like every day, the other than I probably should have said this first, but like my family, all right, seeing them every day, all right. But when I come into work, the thing that there's a lot of things thrown at you every single day, and some things are take a lot of time that they wish didn't take a lot of time. But then I go out to the quarter, I see these guys every single day. These guys have a willingness to attack what's in front of them. We talked about it with Ring. There's a level of trust that I feel with these guys that I've learned over these last 14, 15 days. In just the conversation, whether it's, I was talking to Dez at one point during the game, I'm like, man, it's just not feeling great, but like we're still up 13. We're fine. And we were just having a normal conversation. The other day, Ring was kind of talking to me a little bit about, he had a good point. He's sometimes on littler guys, so it's harder to box out a littler guy. Well, he's 6'9". Just go get the ball. He said he was more comfortable doing that. So now he's got to get 19 every day because he said that. But that's, you're always trying to grow as a coach. And I think when you are around a group of guys that you are getting closer with and trusting, you have to listen to those conversations because they know themselves better than anyone else.
And then how has the emergence of Brian Taylor impacted this team?
He's been really, really good for us. And I thought his maturity, his development, skill development, his approach since early June. It does not shock me right now because of how we have seen it since like May and June. And he was out for 6 weeks too, wasn't he? I forgot about that. So he was out for a long time as well, and we felt him being out right before the season. And his emergence in his approach, he's shooting the ball with confidence. He's making aggressive plays towards the basket. He's an elite defender. You have him. Darian Baker can really guard as well. He's just getting his feet more and more wet every single day after being out all year. But Brian is someone that it's nice to count on him. I just told him up there. It's been really good to be coaching him and continue to evolve in our relationship because he's earned it. He's doing a really good job.
I got one more thing. Just in a game like this, I know that sometimes, some of the things you key in on are fundamentals. So you 21 assists to 9 turnovers. You had 1 turnover in the second half.
Who had it?
You had 1.
I didn't have one. I had none. It was a team. I was about to say that'd have been pretty good. That was well played. I'm right away. I'm like, who had that? Was it you?
No, I really.
It was someone. It was probably Deck with some cute pass.
No.
He
Oh,
did.
yeah,
Yeah, because
that's
he
what it
refuses the ball screen there. Okay. He did. He was all fired up. Well, yeah, we talk about just doing like we really did. Just trying to focus on the really. I know it's cliche, but the simple plays and just staying within what we're all capable of doing. So that's great. I mean, 21 assists. I think Ray had 7 tonight. His assist to turnover ratio is off the charts throughout the year, but especially in our wins. And I thought that we just made the right passes and right plays tonight. So that's good. That's team basketball. I don't know what we had at halftime in terms of assists. We had 9.
Yeah.
Okay, and I would venture to say some of those were not as clean as the second half. I felt it was really popping a little bit more. So that's great. Yeah, I'll talk to Deck about stepping out of bounds too. That'd have been a better story if we had no turnovers at halftime. All right, thanks.
Thank you.